All right, hello everyone. So if you are seeing this, I love you with all my heart. All right, so guys, I want to show you guys something now. This is USDJPY. Every analysis I am going to be dropping for you guys will be basically on the 4-hour time frame. All right, so I'll just go straight to the point so you can understand the structure. Now, this is USDJPY. I have analyzed this pair and left it for some time now. You can clearly see that price was clearly ranging off of this zone right here. Okay. Now here is our day. Here is the weekly order block and fair value gap. This point. This is a daily. Remember, guys, I taught you guys. Let me show you guys this. Let me show you guys this. I don't want to waste so much time. I don't want to waste so much time on this analysis. But I want to show you guys this so you can understand. Now look at this. See my POI. This I analyzed this since when? You know. Now see how price tapped on it and look at this massive drop. Can you see? See how price tapped on it and look at this massive accumulation, manipulation, and then a mass distribution. Now we are on a daily. We are reacting off a daily resistance. This is a daily resistance accompanied. In fact, it is a weekly resistance, or should I say monthly, because I draw my resistance levels on the monthly time frame. All right, so you can clearly see the drop, the sell-off. The last time price came here, look at the sell-off. This was 2024, right? Yeah, this was Thursday. This was on the 11th July, Thursday, 11th July, 2024. Now, fast forward to today. This is 2026, and today is not Thursday now. Today cannot be. Today is Wednesday. Now look at this. It's showing Thursday here. 30th Thursday. Thursday, 30th April. Yes, Thursday, 30th April. That you can see. Can you see Thursday, Thursday? That is, I'm just figuring this out right now. This is Thursday too. 11th, 2024. And here, so Thursday, on Thursday that we got this reaction. I was not paying attention. And this is not today. This is daily time frame. So this happened since Thursday. So that's having said that, now guys, look at this. Let's use Fibonacci from here to here. All right. We now have, let me remove this. I've analyzed this pair because I knew that this accumulation would definitely distribute something like this. So I was spot on. But that's not the case right now. So there is a clear resistance here, and Danny, if you can, Danny is spot on. Danny is spot on this. So now, how to take this? So now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. All right, let's go to the H4 time frame. Now, okay. I use Fibonacci from this low. Remember what I told you on Fibonacci? On a cell structure, you drop your Fibonacci from the high to the low, right? Your levels are now here, will be in the middle. So you pick your trade from the middle. All right, now look at this structure. We have an accumulation here. Accumulation, if you know the power, we call it the power of three. The power of three: accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Now look at this: accumulation. All right, you can clearly see that price was clearly accumulating. Accumulation. All right, manipulation, and told people, oh, I am about to buy, and then distribution. Right? And another, our price is pulling back. So for Danny to tell you that he's looking for a sell at this point, he's not wrong. However, look at this level here. Price might want to attempt this level. Now I'm going to show you guys how to take this trade so as not to get caught out. So as not to get, get caught out. Okay. Now let me remove all of this. Let me go over to a lesser time frame now. Just let me say H2. Reduce this. All right. So what to do is this, guys. Use your counter trend. Do this. If you're watching this video, please do this. This will save you from every stress. All right, because price might still bounce here and push. All right. This does not mean that price is wrong. We have another level here. Price is not wrong. Price might just want this. We are now in a correctional phase. Price might now want to come here, and then you see another sharp drop. You see another aggressive drop that will now indicate to you that, oh, they are done. And then here we then hold and we continue price to push. All right. So the way to take this trade is this. You have to use a counter trend. You have to use a counter trend, and a skill as a trader. One skill you should build for yourself is your instinct, your anticipatory skill. All right. Anticipate. You'll be anticipating things. Things should be playing in your head. Now here is a good resistance. Is you can either sell or here or buy from here. So this is ideally what I'm anticipating right now on UJ. Now, another thing on UJ, another thing that might happen is that UJ might come here and reject, maybe do a little bit of fake out and then drop. All right. So to take this setup, you have to wait for a sharp drop like this to happen. There should be a sharp drop. Price should reject, please. Then wait for the next one. The next one is your trade. The next one should be your trade. This one here. Price should give you a stop loss. Price should give you a stop loss and Excel. That is why I'm saying this. Price should manipulate accumulation. And see this thing that happened here. Now look at price movement. Before price does something, price will show you I'll be doing this before I move. I'll be doing this. You see, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? AMD. The same thing will happen here. Accumulation, there will be a manipulation, and then distribution. So all these things that are happening here, we are in a pullback phase, right? So you can still call it accumulation. When if price will get inside this area, if price is going to buy from here, let me take this out. So you have a cleaner chart. If price is going to buy from here, all right, you see this accumulation, you see a manipulation first. Price will not take out this low, this particular high. Price will first of all manipulate. You see, this will be a manipulation, and you see price push up again. You see this happen. I'm telling you, guys, pay attention to this. You will see this in case. So one will have to happen first. All right. If manipulation, accumulation, manipulation, if manipulation happens below first, anticipate a buy. Trust me. If it happens, this particular one happens, it means price is trying to give you a good trend line, a good trend. That is what it means. This might just be, look at this. This might just be, might just be price trying to fill in this particular candle. So price might just take it out and react from here, this level right here. There is a supply, a demand zone right here. See, everything is making sense. Can you see my reason? But because of we don't know for now, so that is why we are using this one, this particular one for now. This is our guide. This particular one is now our guide. This one right here. And if you look at it, price has actually mitigated this level. I'm just witnessing this now. Price has actually mitigated this level. All right. So you see, Anything can happen. Just have to be open-minded. I'm just giving you the logic here. If price manipulates low first, it might likely, unless a sharp drop, it has to be very, very aggressive. That should take out this low. Both of them, at least. Then wait for something like this to happen. Another retest. All right. But price has to, first of all, accumulate and manipulate high and then drop. You have to see a manipulation high and a drop. That is my point. Exactly. Is that okay? Okay. So I believe this is clear on USDJPY. So I'll touch it again because here is this. Look. Let me show you. Here is a strong resistance. Here is a very strong resistance. This point is a very strong resistance. The reason is, reason is, look at this touch. How many times price came here and reacted? 1, 2. Now, when price broke out, price reacted 1, 2, 3. 3 times. It means here is a very, very strong resistance and support at the same time. Now, since price broke it, look at this volume in which price broke it with, right? Now, price came back, retested it again. This same zone, all right? Retested it 1, and now price is at it again. So if price peradventure breaks above, you can see this. That is why I said you should wait. You can see this. So if the candle is very big, then I don't know. You might see this, all right? Or price might attain this particular guy and then drop. Whichever the case may be, there should be a manipulation if price should drop. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and that one should happen. Then take your sell at the next retest. All right. Place your entry here. Your XL. It depends. It depends on the movement. Your XL just maybe 50 pips. Oh, this bro is hanging. Don't hang. Don't hang. All right. I get 50 pips at least. 50 pips. Stop loss. The target here. This 1/5 looks to reward. This is how you take this trade. Now you use your counter trend. Again, I tell you guys about counter trend, right? But you have to see something like this. It has to drop aggressively like this and then a pullback. All right. Yeah. This is it. So that is to say we have trend line. Remember our confluences. We now have a trend right here. This is what it will look like. We now have a trend. We have trend line, Fibonacci, and resistance. On a cell structure, it should be resistance on a cell structure. Do you understand? Resistance. Confluence complete. You take your short position. This is how we look. In fact, I'll be looking to target to this region. I hold my trade. I will target to this point. Clear. All right. So you have to wait for manipulation above. That is why you must wait. You have to wait right now on UJ. Danny that is looking to sell. Please, you have to wait. Look at this counter trend. You must wait. All right. So I think this is clear on UJ. So let's head over to I want to show you guys Bitcoin. And what I'm anticipating, look at this. I've analyzed this pair and I wanted to post it on the group before I thought to look. I've analyzed and All right. On BTC, oh, sheesh, why is my chart this dirty? Hmm? Elvis, why are you so dirty? This cannot be my chart. Oh, all right. My screen is hanging. I don't know why. Okay, so this is BTC. All right, so this is Bitcoin. All right, H4. H4. Now, guys, look at how neat and beautiful this is. Now, what anticipate on Bitcoin is this, right? Um, with Bitcoin now, look. This is a liquid area. Here is an incomplete pullback. This is an incomplete pullback. This is an incomplete pullback. This low is incomplete. See why price is going to take it out, right? So I am anticipating on BTC, this drop should happen. This drop should happen. Maybe price might come here and do another more like a retest and a drop. If you see this drop, wait for this. And price might come here, do this. I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm about to show you. Do this and drop. The reason is look at this. Here, this zone right here, this zone has liquidity on it. This particular zone has liquidity on it. What happened now? Okay. This particular zone has liquidity on it. Okay. If you notice what happened on gold, I wanted to show you guys that before, but it skipped my mind that that other block on that 15 minutes is not valid. I wanted to show you guys, but I forgot. It skipped my mind. On the higher time frame, it was not valid. Now look at this. This particular level has liquidity on it. That is why price might likely drop. Hunt them, and here too. Can you see? There's liquidity here. So price might hunt everything here. I kid you not. Price might hunt everything here. Now to capitalize on this BTC sell, okay, if it will sell, all right, if it will sell, now to capitalize on this, you use your, I call it the falling knife. It is the falling knife strategy. All right, this is how you'll be taking it. You now use your feed. You have to wait for the first drop to happen. Okay, that is why you need to wait for a drop. I tend to tell you people, wait for this drop to happen. It has to be very aggressive. Okay, aggressive and a pullback. All right, and a pullback. So price should pull back into these levels, and you use your counter trend. You see what I'm doing? Use a counter trend and wait for it. Let Fibonacci push it away. All right, let Fibonacci push it away. Just wait for price action. Any level inside here, any level inside this place, other block, whatever thing it is, because price might equally want to come and take out this particular here. Price might want to come here, grab it and drop. All right, so once you see a massive candle, a bearish engulfing candle close, you see a bearish engulfing candle close on a 4-hour time frame, that is your indication to sell. You place your SL after the bearish engulfing candle. After the bearish engulfing candle, place your, or you see maybe you see this kind of, let me see if I can show you the structure to anticipate. If you see something like this, there, rally, base, rally, drop. You see something like this. This drop will be your bearish engulfing candle. All right, and sometimes it will do a little bit of a retest. There and then should be your entry. It will do a little bit of retest. You take your short position here, your SL just above that bearish engulfing, and then you target everything. Now the same thing is what you should do here. You have to wait for an indication. Price is a must. Price must indicate to you that I am about to sell, right? Bearish engulfing candle. Do you understand? So that is that about that on Bitcoin. On Bitcoin, this is what I'm anticipating. So once that happens, you see price will drop. You target Fibonacci extension. Just target the Fibonacci extension, which is this place. Can you see how price is still overlapping with our zone? You take your first take profit here and then watch price, because here is still a zone. Price might still buy from here. Don't get it twisted. Price might still do this after the whole drop. After the whole drop, price might still do this. Now, if there is an incomplete pullback, if price does not pull back incomplete, then have it at the back of your mind that this zone right here will be very valid. Price will react. Price will do this. Price will in fact, price might clear all of this. Our Fibonacci, this particular trend, might now play out. This one might now play out. Let me remove this. Okay. This particular trend might now play out. So if price drops and they pull back from the drop, if you use your fib, right? If you use your fib, let's say the drop comes somewhere here. The reason is, if I measure this accumulation, the distribution should be somewhere here. Okay. Hold on. The distribution. So that is to say, let me take this out. Let's use our fib again. All right. Let me remove this one. Just take this one out. All right. Then price will do this. Price will start buying. Now, when price start pulling back, all right, if price does not complete its pullback and drop, you start seeing something like this, an incomplete pullback, right? If you start seeing something like this, best believe that this region might react price. You see something like this. Once you see maybe a bullish engulfing candle, manipulation, and then distribution, there's something like this. Once you see this, and then you see another, maybe a slightly pullback to this region, this is where you take your buy, or you can wait for something like this to happen. Price will shoot. All right, price will shoot up. So I'm going to take this out and then use Fibonacci from high to this point. Price will come here. Now, the way to take this trade is still simple. You use the use of counter trend. You wait for price to break out. Any point, 2 touch points that price gives you to drop. So wait for, you see, even before using this counter trend, it's all making sense. You wait for a bullish engulfing to break out, of your the counter trend and then a retest. This now will serve as more like a retest. It will serve as more like a retest. This is ideally how I take my trade, my setup 100%. Here will be your buy, and price will now have given you a good stop loss. Here will be your XL, and then you target Fibonacci extension. Neat. 1/4 weeks to reward. Can you see? That is why sometimes it is not an ideal to trade inside this range. That's why aggressive entry sometimes is very, very bad, because price might do this and sweep everything out here. Price might drop. That is why you need to wait for an indication, a bullish engulfing. This makes you a smart trader. All right. If you take this part after price drops, the only time you should sell is the second one, this second pullback. This is the only time you should sell, somewhere here. And make sure if whether complete or incomplete pullback, this should just be yourself. Take take profit here and walk away. Because here my react price, and then allow price to decide from here, from 786. Allow price to decide from 786. Price might decide to now drop. If price drops aggressively and breaks this low, then you know that, oh, okay, price is attempting to come here. You now have a good range, a good reason to sell more. You then wait for price to pull back to maybe inside any region here. There will now be a supply zone here. The supply zone will now be resting somewhere here to take your short position, still sell to this point. You see how to capitalize trade. That's why you don't need to take that CH4 time frame. So beautiful, so direct, no noise. All right, so this is the buy setup, the buy scenario. Now the sell scenario, let's say the opposite happens. All right, the opposite happens. If price comes here, best believe that price will take out this guy. Remember, look at this. Remember, price broke out from here. This is an incomplete pullback from this swing. From this swing. Oh, it's complete. I think it's complete. Now look at our 786 right here, resting here. So 50 feet, price might do this. All right, and then break back inside. If you see spot something like this, that is of course, if price breaks this particular low and pull back, you know you have to sell again from here. You have to give another sell setup from here to catch any sell. Now, once price gets here and give you an indication, you have to see a break of structure. Look at this price. That's how price does. There must be a break. Aggressive candle must come here. Then you see something like this, a pullback. Here you'll be where you're long on the retest here. And this particular bro will then be your XL. You target every single thing. You see, you can now target to this point. Period. Right? Just wait for something like this. You target, you just take your buys, or you can even target to this particular region, because price is obviously coming here. You target here. Price will be giving you what I call, this is a flag pattern. See this price action here? This is a flag pattern. You'll start seeing something like this. Start seeing something like this. If you use a feed, start seeing this. Price start giving you these structures. Bullish, accumulation, pullback, accumulation, to accumulation, manipulation below, and then distribution. You start seeing this. You can add another position here. You can choose to add another position here. Your SL will be this guy, this particular region. Your SL will now be here. You still target, you keep adding positions. You target. Another pullback will happen. This guy will break. Price will break this structure. This particular one here. Price will break this particular structure. You use your fib from here. You then move your fib from this particular low to the high that price will give, and wait for another pullback to happen. Wait for another pullback to happen. Inside this range, you take another buy. The same thing over and over again. You keep doing it. You keep doing it, okay? This is basically how to trade. Guys, this is basically how to trade. All right? Here will then be your entry. Your SL will now still be here at this inducement. This other one will now be a protected low. You place your SL here under it, and then you target the next Fibonacci extension. You can never be wrong. I am telling you. Can you see that I can see the future even before things happen? I'm already anticipating. You see these things I'm showing you here, you see it happen. Everything, if you're watching this video, I said, if you're watching this video, I love you with all my heart. I love you with all my heart. For real. This is pure advanced. This is highly advanced. You start seeing something like this. I've given you the buy setup scenario, and I've given you the sell setup scenario. All right, what to anticipate once price gets here. And this region too, I use this particular Fibonacci to explain this particular region too. Here will be our liquid area. Price will come here to reject. Here will then be a good zone. Here, price might even equally get here or here and reject, which means here will then be a protected low, right? Price will then push. You see price come here, and do not forget, look, let me show you guys this. You'll be amazed that all of this is all of these are all pullbacks. You'll be so amazed that you see this whole thing, they are all sell pullback scenarios. They are all this noise are all sell pullback scenario. Now do not forget that, look at this: accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Remember USDJPY that I just showed you? The same thing happened. Accumulation. You look at this. Accumulation. It will price will accumulate. It will buy and sell, that is why it is not an ideal to take it. Accumulation, manipulation. Manipulation means it's telling people I am about to buy. And then in distribution. Now, why, like myself, why are buyers interested? This is the reason why buyers are interested. If you use a counter trend, you see this, you notice that price, this was just more like a breakout and a retest. A breakout and a retest. Buyers would like to buy. Buyers are interested. And if I use Fibonacci to measure it, Fibonacci, look at this. You see why traders, and it is complete. You see Fibonacci extension. It is complete. I told you guys that anytime price gets to Fibonacci extension, you see a pullback. I explained it. I tell you guys that a lot. So people that took this buy, they will still make profit and still leave. People that took this buy would have still made profit. Have still made profit 100%. Have still made profit. This is 1/4 risk to reward ratio. You see, everything is making sense. Although it is still manipulation, even in the manipulation still gave out good profit. That is why take your take profit at the Fibonacci extension and leave immediately. This is H4 time frame, spot on, no noise. Can you see this? Spot on, no noise. Now let me take this guy out, and let's continue from with what I was saying. Now this manipulation, now it is clear the use of Fibonacci because it broke structure. All these things happening here, I explained inside this place, are all pullbacks. Let me show you why. Fibonacci from here to this low. I told you guys on a cell structure, draw Fibonacci from the high to the low, right? Now this is the main structure, the overall structure. This is the overall structure. All these things are all pullbacks. See these things that are happening here? They are all pullbacks. Look at our 786. Let me take these lines out. All these, let me take this out. Oh, sheesh, I've deleted my Fibonacci. Oh, bro, go now. Go. That's why you need to see things. You have to analyze bullish and bearish at the same time. Okay, if you're a trader, you must analyze bullish and bearish at the same time. Analyze for yourself and analyze against yourself. That is what I mean. So look at this. Price is pulling back to Fibonacci 786. We have a supply zone here. We have a supply zone here. You see why I am targeting this particular region. Now, once price gets here, you leave. You then wait for what price will do, because price might come here. Look, you see this is a trend from here over. This is the overall trend from here. 1, 2. That is why I am showing you guys this. See why I am using my Fibonacci to mark from this point to here. Ignore all this noise. Now let me take this whole thing out. All of this. I am taking all of these price actions out. All these things I explained here. Let me show you guys the main structure. Now everything you'll be seeing right now is the main structure. Every other thing that will happen inside here is substructure. Pullback. Pullback. All these things are all substructures. Right? So these are just, a third touch. That is why I'm anticipating price to drop from here. Now, price, look at this movement. This is the main structure, guys. Don't let anyone deceive you. This is the main structure. So we are on a pullback phase. We are now on a pullback phase. However, price tends to we are now in a complete pullback. Look at this. Price is trying to form a double top here. A double top on the 50 and 618 Fibonacci. That is why I am careful now. I am not looking to buy or sell. Price is looking bullish and bearish at the same time. This is why. This is why, because price is now has done a complete pullback from this break. Price can drop. That is why I'm anticipating a sell-off. So price can drop to give another touch here, or take out this particular, you see this, take out this particular swing. If you buy that, guys, I told you guys about this particular course that I have from DAX on liquidity. You will notice that on liquidity, price will first of all create a structural liquidity for you, structural and inducement liquidity. The low before the main low. Now this is the main low right here. This is the main low, and this is the low before the main low. Is that okay? This is the main low right here. So this is the price. That's why I'm saying here is a liquid area. And if I use Fib to draw from here to this particular region, I want to see why everything is making sense. This is our 786 pointing here. 786 Fibonacci is always aligning with our premium discount area. This is the premium discount area, and this is the right here is the liquidity. Price might drop to this point and then shoot. That is why I told you guys you see something like this. A lot of people will be looking to sell. Oh, price has broken out of this trend. Bitcoin is coming to If say Bitcoin is coming to 59,000 and Bitcoin, maybe Donald Trump at this point will tweet something, boom, you see something like this expansion, price will expand. Now that's why I said you should buy. You see why I said you should buy from here? When I was analyzing the buy setup, when I was analyzing this whole thing, I said buy from here. This is where you buy, right? And your XL will be here. Remember when I analyzed this before now? So you see, it has already played on my head. What am I doing? Oh, it has already started playing in my head. I've already seen what price would do even before now. I can already see this. I can see this. So once you spot this, bam, you can just target maybe 50 pips. That your SL will be somewhere. Price will not come back. Once price breaks back and reclaims this trend line, it will not pull back again. I am telling you with no iota of doubt. It will not pull back again. You will not see it pull back again. Price might just bounce here, bounce off of this level, and then shoot. You will see there will be a supply zone here, a demand zone, a demand area level here at this particular region. There will be a demand area here, and your entry will be just here, spot on. You just place your stop loss at that 786. You target the Fibonacci extension. This is 1/4 risk to reward. Use your counter trend. Can you see this counter trend? Everything is still making sense. If you use a counter trend and still wait for it. All right, everything is still aligning beautifully nice. We are selling and buying at the same time. Whichever way, whichever case, you are making money. You just know what price is doing. All right, that is, you have to build your anticipatory skill as a trader. All right, I hope this is clear. So, having said that, price can still do something like this. Bounce here. That's why I said this particular region might still hold price. Price might still bounce here and buy and shoot. And still shoot, break structure. You can still see this before we see, and we now see an aggressive. If this one happens first, guys, BTC, Bitcoin, in fact, is coming to, you see a failure, you don't see a failure to swing. I'm telling you, you see this happen. You see this happen. A failure to swing, BTC will drop massively. BTC, in fact, might be coming to 50,000 per coin. If this happens, if price, first of all, goes to Fibonacci 786, which is, of course, 90,000. 90,000 on BTC, ideally, price might still attain this particular high, this particular point, which is, of course, 95,000 thereabouts. All right, 95,000. If this happens and you see a sharp, aggressive drop on BTC, guys, BTC, if you have anything Bitcoin portfolio in your distance, sell it. Just wait for a retest to this 786. You start noticing something like this. You start noticing this. How to trade it still? Use a counter trend. Fallen knife. We call it the fallen knife strategy. Use a Fibonacci 2 from here. Oh, sorry. From here to here. Your entry will be here. As I'm showing people how to trade. These pullbacks, the pullback might be deep, right? The pullback might be deep, depends. The same thing that happened here, this sharp drop, wait for the sharp drop to happen, or just a bullish engulfing candle. You take your sell. You then be taking your sell with bullish engulfing candles, or any maybe sell structure, inverse head and shoulder, all those kind of sell narratives. You keep selling, selling and selling and selling and selling. Price will drop. I'm telling you. All right. So this, I hope everything is now clear on BTC. You see the reason to buy. I've shown you the reason to buy, where to sell from, If price drops from here, depending on the price action, how the drop will happen. If it's very aggressive, best believe that this one will want to happen first. If it's aggressive, and if it's an aggressive drop, best believe that this one will happen first. But if it's a fake drop, and if it's maybe like the pullbacks, let's say, keep doing something like this, retesting, giving a complete pullback, let's believe that this one will happen. It will shoot up and price might continue. And this one will happen. BTC will be dead on arrival. Oh my God. Guys, can you see what I'm saying? Bitcoin will be coming to 50,000 per coin. You heard it here first. If this one happens first, BTC will be coming to 50,000 per coin. Yeah. So I'm showing you guys how the institutions trade. This is institutional trading direction. Institutional trade. This is H4 time frame. I am not on the daily time frame. This is H4 time frame. All right. So everything I'm showing here is spot on, clearly spot on. You have to watch out for this. For this one first to happen, or this one first. The sell scenario might happen first. If this one happens first, start anticipating a good buy to this particular region to at least 89,000. That is if this one happens first. Okay, you buy at 66 or 67 here at this point. That's where you'll be anticipating your buy. When people will be looking to sell, will be anticipating to buy. You, as a smart trader, as a system trader, you'll be anticipating to buy from here. You are smart. Do you understand? All right, so you're anticipating to buy from here, price, or you just wait because price might want to, first of all, give a double bottom. This can happen too. Don't get it twisted. This can happen too. But this one is the one I'm anticipating to happen first because we have a break of structure here. That is why I said that. And in fact, we have double break, double BOS. All right. Can you see? That's why I said you have to buy from here. I hope this is clear. All right. So let's see if we can do justice to something else. What else? Gold. SAU. Now. XAUUSD now. Nice. I just hope and pray. Why is my chart now dirty these days? Always. It is, and do you know why my chart is dirty? It is too much lower time frame. If you go on the lower time frame, noise. Everywhere is noisy. Look at, just take a look at this. No space to breathe. God. No space to breathe. No space to breathe. Nothing will just make sense. That's why I said stay on the higher time frame. Stay on the higher time frame, people. You have to, okay? You have to. If you notice that Bitcoin, you see how neat it was. Now I have analyzed this pair on gold. I can see the future. If you're on the higher time frame, you will see the future. That's my point. You will see the future happen before it happens. Now look at this on gold. On gold, right? Gold from here. Look at this. Gold from here. There's been a whole lot of incomplete pullback. Look at this, an incomplete pullback. See, I identified it. This is an incomplete pullback. Right? This is an incomplete pullback. So this is a liquid area on gold. Now, But you have to follow price sheepishly. You see me say that, just follow price sheepishly. Because if you're waiting, imagine you're still waiting for price to complete this transaction or come back to this region at least. After this breakout, price should at least come back. You see, that is why even when I've analyzed this pair and kept it, I have kept this thing. I know that price should at least come to this region here, or even to this point, or even here. Gold will drop, guys. Gold will drop and buy. All right, gold will drop. So just to anticipate anything, because this is a liquid area, these are all liquidity incomplete pullbacks. They are all incomplete, all of them. No one is exempted. Look, from this high, if I use Fibonacci, this is the only complete pullback from here. Higher high, higher low. This one is complete. All right. So this is our guy. Let me remove this fib. So this is our guy. From this to this high. From this low to this high. This guy is an incomplete. You see why I said incomplete? Now look at our 786. Can you see this, my zone? I remember when I analyzed this pair and I kept, this was my zone. I was still expecting price to come here. Guys, I am a good trader. Let me hype myself a little bit, man. Sometimes there are things that you do, you know that you're a good trader. All right, I'm a good trader. Leave hypes. I'm a good trader. So price will likely come here. This 786. Is price wrong, or is price wrong to come here? You might say, oh, price has been selling. We are bearish, and people will be looking to sell. But because you know that, oh, this level is complete. Price might just you are looking to buy. Others are looking to sell. I will still be looking to sell, but you're looking to buy. Right? Now, skip this. Let's skip this. Let's focus on the current price action. I show you past price action because that is where price is coming from, and it is your job to know where price is coming from and where it is headed and what it is going to do at the moment. Now, looking at this structure, you notice that from this, after this swing, higher high, we've started creating higher lows, failure to swing. From here, that I said, let's follow price sheepishly, right? If you mark from this swing, look at this. You see, this is why I placed this particular zone here. You see everything, why I targeted here. Can you see? 6,000 per ounce. So look at this point. Look at our 786 fib. Guys, always, let me remove all this. Always pay attention to the Fibonacci 786. Pay attention to it, please. If price breaks below 786, best believe that trend is almost gone. Now, on gold, what you have to do is, now look at this. Price has broken now. See, price is coming here. I am anticipating price to come here. See, I have identified it. A price might come here and then you have a sharp drop to this point. 780 Fibonacci. And then you might start seeing something like this. Then if price will sell or buy, price will decide here. If price is going to sell, you still see a sharp drop. Price will drop. And then you see a pullback. You see why I did this here. You see, then you take yourself from here and catch this particular level. Now, if price is going to buy, reverse will be the case. Price will do something else. Maybe do accumulation. Let me which one will I take out now? Which one will I take out now? All right. Price will do, let me remove this. Oh, which one? This one, let's this one go. All right, all of them. Let's do it again. If price comes here, price will drop to this point. Look at my liquidity here. So price will drop to this point. Now, if price is going to, I've shown you what price will do if it will sell, right? Now, if price will sell, price will have to manipulate high first. You see accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. That is what price will do. If price will sell, price will drop to this point first, here. And you see another pullback. Accumulation, again, manipulation, and that distribution. Price will still drop here. This is pure price action. This is how price moves. This is movement of price. Inside our trend, you still have your trend complete. Can you see this, guys? Now, if price is going to buy from here, reverse will be the case. Guys, are you seeing 4-hour structure? Can you see the 4-hour time frame? I just hope that this thing is still recording. I just hope and pray that I'm still recording. I just hope and pray that I am recording. So, guys, can you see this? So neat and amazing. Neat and amazing. So if gold is going to buy, I'm showing you what gold would do. You see this on gold. Now, if gold is going to buy from here at 4,330, so 4,330, this region, 4,330. At this point, if gold is going to buy, you will see this. Let me take this one out now. Okay. Let me now take this out. You see this, and then if gold will buy, you will start seeing something like accumulation, manipulation. Gold will manipulate. Okay, accumulation, it will accumulate, right? Then manipulate, manipulation. You see a little bit of manipulation. It will manipulate low first, maybe this, and then you see something like this, distribution, boom. You see an expansion. Gold will expand to this region, and then you anticipate something like this, maybe this, bounce here, and then boom. Gold will come to 6,000 per ounce. This will be your trade. Here will be your trade, your Excel just beneath that manipulation, and then you target Fibonacci extension. Guys, you will just be rich. You'll be rich in this. Even poverty cannot see you. Not look, is this not neat? Guys, please, someone should take out time and appreciate the 4-hour time frame. No noise. No noise. Okay? So if you can wait, if you are someone that can wait, now look at this. On the 15 minutes time frame, all these things here are noise. You just be inside the noise. So if price comes here, I'll be looking to sell. If peradventure price gold breaks out from here, this might be I'm sick from here. Yes, very possible, very, very much possible. This can happen. All right, this can happen. But if this scenario happens, I won't anticipate to 6,000 per coin and per ounce. I'll be anticipating gold to create equal highs here or a sweep above this region, and then you see something like this, rejection, gold will drop. All right, so this is ideally, if this particular one will happen, gold will start dropping. This will be it. The same structure, but the same structure, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. It will still come there. You know? That's simple. It's that simple. You have to wait for this trend. Look at this first touch, second touch. You have to wait for your trend. Go to your chart and do this same thing. You will have the same results. You will have, your job as a trader is to know how to read market structure. Where is our low? Where is the incomplete pullback? Why did the price not pull back to this region? Price will tend to leave traps behind. Price will leave incomplete pullbacks behind so as to revisit them in the future. And if you're not careful, you'll miss out. Is that okay? So that is that about that on gold. On gold, you have to wait. So here will be your valid place to sell or catch a buy still. All right. If gold comes here and manipulates a little, right? If gold comes here at 4,900, right? 4,009 thereabout per coin, per ounce. If gold comes here and does something like this, and then you see a sharp drop, you will see something like this, and be something like this. This drop will happen. It will be very, very clear. This particular one will happen first, and then it might then trigger you. Here will be your area to sell from. Gold will drop, at least to this point here. If gold is generous enough, it will give you this, and your XL will then be at that manipulation. This particular one that manipulated, that will be your SL. You see how to catch, you see how to have an SL, protected highs and lows. Your take profit will be at the Fibonacci 786. This one will then give you a 1/2 weeks reward. You can place your maybe XL inside. There will be an inducement, something like an inducement here. An inducement will be created here. You can use your Fibonacci. You can use your Fibonacci to catch it from here. This drop that will happen. You can use your Fibonacci to take the trade. Oh my God, guys. Trading is beautiful. Trading is beautiful, guys. You can use your Fibonacci. The same thing I teach you over and over again. Use a counter trend, the same thing. You catch it, just take your trade and you take your win. If you can stay on the higher time frame, nothing in this life will stop you. In fact, you have literally nine over. Why I said 8/10 is because why I said 8/10 is because price sometimes there are some you miss, there are some you might make wrong decisions and lose, right? But if you can be patient enough to wait, to spot things, just folding your arms and wait. That is the hard thing about trading, waiting. That is the hardest part about trading. Can you wait? Remember, this is the 4-hour time frame, and every single candle you see here, every single candle you see here is basically 4 hours. So how many 4 hours you have in a day? That will be your question. How many 4 hours do you have in a day? Can you see? So how many days can you? So sometimes you would wait and wait and wait and wait. So can you wait? So if this particular drop happens, it will come to this particular point here, and then give a pullback. Then this level will then be our break of structure, because here, this low right here will break this particular structure. So it is a valid look. This particular low. Oh, you see why I am choosing this particular low? Can you see why I'm choosing here? Because price has to break it to confirm a break of structure. Do you understand? Because this particular low gave an induced price. It is a strong low. And it broke structure, and it equally broke structure here. Manipulation. I told you guys, accumulation manipulation. If you want to take a buy setup, accumulation manipulation, to manipulate below and break above. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. If you use a Fibonacci again from this particular low to this particular high, this is our current price action. You see that this is an incomplete pullback. See why gold is still selling. Gold will sell to this region. Damn. Guys, are you seeing this? You see why our level, that particular level is still valid. That gold will still sell. Gold will still sell to this point before we anticipate another buy to here. Are you seeing how things are making sense, please, people? Now, gold might, that is why, because of this, all this liquidity here, gold might want to come here or sweep all of them out and then buy. That's why you need to be very, very careful. You have to be very careful because look at this particular point here. Look at this. This is a liquid area too. Although price mitigated this demand, all right, price has used it. So the next one, if gold will drop, it will come for this guy. It might likely come for this particular guy right here. So, but whichever the case may be, that's why you need to be very, very careful here. You need to you need to be very, very careful, excuse me, and use your counter trend. I know my chart is dirty now because of the whole analysis. Let me see if I can erase, take some things out. Let me take this one out because we are now inside. We're now inside our current trading range. We are now inside our current trading range. Can you see that we are equally inside H4, but it is still looking like noise? Oh my God. Trading is amazing. All right. So anticipate and react as a trader. That's why I said always anticipate and react. Always anticipate and react. All right. Learn to read market structure. Look at this is an order block, right? And we have our gap here, our gap. So this is a good level. Now, how will you capitalize on this trade? Simple. Use a counter trend and wait. Your job, let's go back to the lower time. Let's go to H2 time frame now. Let's see if we can spot. Ideally, you go to the 1 hour time frame to get because this is gold. This is gold. Gold is where we go though. You need to see some things. All right. This is this. Look at this, guys. Bang. You see why it's dropping. Now look at, guys, can you see our story? You see our storyline? You see that this bro is dropping, accumulate. Look, this particular touch point, gold, this is why gold is selling. This is your first touch. If this is the second touch, I don't know, gold might still, gold might still, come on, gold might still come here and whoosh, guys, gold might, gold will drop. Guys, gold will drop. Gold will drop, yes. Gold will drop. Might be looking to, the only time you should buy is if you have a valid breakout. Now, if you see this accumulate manipulation and then a distribution, wait for the retest. Buy. This thing that happened here, accumulation, manipulation. You see this manipulation, and then a distribution. It will happen. It will repeat. It has to repeat. Accumulation, manipulation has to repeat. For gold to buy this, there should be manipulation below first. If it manipulates high first, you're in trouble. Okay? If it does accumulation inside here and manipulates high first, best believe that this will happen. Let's say gold comes here, maybe does this, manipulates high first. You see this. Let me show you. You see this. It will buy a little at this point and drop. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, with no iota of doubt. And then it will regain this particular, it will use this particular breaker, this other block right here, and sell. Here will then be a breaker. Price will continue selling. this is an I'm telling you what to. I am telling you this over time, so you will know, so you will see. All right. I hope this is making sense, guys. I hope this is making sense. So gold right now, right here, right now, gold should take out this guy first. If God can do this, take out this guy. Please wait for this. All right. Wait for this. I can't see. I'm not seeing this guy. Can you see that this, even this particular, this is a liquid area. This particular level is an incomplete pullback. Look at the 50 Fibonacci. Can you see the 50 Fib? If I see, yeah, it's an incomplete pullback. Look at this, guys. Can you see? So, see why gold is selling. Gold is going to take it out. Gold will come to this point at least. Gold will come to 4,600 per ounce at least before you see another pullback. Another pullback. This pullback might be a little bit harsh. This pullback, yeah, it might be harsh. Might be wrong. This pullback might be a little bit, you know. I would love it to be harsh. If it does something like this, range here and drop, it's going to be very aggressive. It will come here straight up. It will come here straight up. It's not going to even stop here. It's not going to even, if it will come here at 4,006, then you just know that gold wants to be generous. Then it will just react, do something like this. It will give a steep, maybe more like a breakout, and then gold will come into this point. Here, then be you then move your counter trend, because this particular level, it should this let me show you why I'm not trusting this guy. Let me see why I'm not trusting it. If it's a complete pullback, shall this bro is a complete pullback. Look at this particular level. It should have at least pull back to, I did love it at 786, but since it's at 50, no problem. All good. All good. Okay, so we have to use it like that for now. We have to use it like that, but I am not trusting it. I still feel like gold, after this range, gold will pull back to somewhere with this region or here even, or even we might see a steeper pullback, a bigger push, and then something like this. We might see something like this. This might just be this from here to here. This might just be gold. Can you see that? Look at from this Fibonacci from here to this particular point. See what I did, guys. Guys, Fibonacci is the best tool that can happen to you. I will repeat myself. Fibonacci is the best tool that can happen to you as a forex trader. If you know how to use a Fibonacci, you've solved 60% of your problem. I use Fibonacci. Let me do it again. On a cell structure, I use Fibonacci from this particular high to this particular low here. Low here. Look at our extension. Our extension is overlining with our 618. Now I told you guys that price is coming to 46,000. How did I even know? Can you see that? Even without even using Fibonacci, I just saw it. I saw it. Price is coming here 100%, and you will see a reaction. There must be a reaction. So you might see something like this. Gold will give a steeper pullback to this particular region. So once you spot this, anticipate gold to come to 4,750, 4,750 here. All right, then you might start looking to sell again, and then your XL will be here at this inducement. This was a sweep. There was a sweep that happened here. This was a sweep. Can you see? So price might just be pulling back, and then you catch this sell. Bang. This is a 1/6 risk to reward ratio. Again, you can use your counter trend, because price will not just push like this. It will be giving you structures, right? On a bullish market, it will be giving you structures, something like this. It will be giving you all this kind of structure. Another pullback, then another buy. Before you see this more like so. So to take it again, I tell you, you use your counter trend. Once you spot an aggressive engulfing candle and a failure to swing, you can add another entry here. If you want to be careful, because gold might from here buy. This guy is wonderful. Gold is wonderful. Gold can shock your spirit. Gold can from here push to this point, even to this point. So that is why you need to see a failure to swing, this kind of a bearish engulfing candle. You enter under sell here, still target this particular region. Your SL now will then be here. This particular guy should sweep. Your SL will then be at the sweep. You target Fibonacci extension 1/5. This one 1/5. This one is aggressive. This one is safe. This is gold. Guys, gold is coming to 4,600 per ounce. Gold is coming to 4,600 per ounce. And once gold comes there, at first it is going to range at 4,670. This range, it will range here. It will accumulate. If it buys from here, if gold for some reason, all right, if it goes for some reason, buys from here, best believe it will drop. It might sell off from here. Just anything can happen. Whichever case, I'll say keep you guys posted. If this one happens, then use your counter trend and wait for it. Means it is actually coming to give you a good, let's say it accumulates here and then buy. It means it's just trying to grab all this liquidity here and give you a good touch point, and you see a drop. You still enter here, take your sell here. Let me remove all of this. This one. So if this one happens, then this will be your sell. Your XL will then be here. The, guys, trading, man. Guys, can you see how I am analyzing? Do you know why I can analyze like this? Because I have gone to the higher time frame and I have seen what price can do. Now, for you to be careful, you have to just take this particular one, because our extension is still telling you 4,006. 46, this is 4,605. Can you see it? 4,605. So if gold accumulates here and buy, no problem. Wait for this drop to happen and a retest and a reclaim at this. You take your sell from here, your SL here, boom, you catch this 100%. And if I still use counter trend, this is still the counter trend. Can you see my strategy? Spot on. Oh, somebody should clap for me. I just hope this is recording. I just hope this is recording. Because I recorded it. So if this is recording, then if you are going to watch this, your mind is going to expand. It's going to open. You're going to see trading on a different light. All right. This is how to analyze the chart, guys. So I think I am going to right now drop this, save this video, so and then post it to you guys so you can capitalize before this whole thing happens, before all of this happens. All right. So this is the last one. So anticipate this kind of accumulation here. Accumulation will happen here. So if paraventure it drops to this particular point, maybe does this, give a fake incomplete pullback and comes here, start looking to buy at 4,006. Trust me, start looking to buy immediately. Start looking to buy to at least 4,000 here, 4,745. Yes, at this point, start looking to buy. Trust me, gold will do something like this. Push here, bounce, push here. You might see another, another structure. Yes, this can happen. All right, but we'll see. Our job is to react, right? Our job is to react. We just follow price. We analyze, see what can likely happen. We anticipate. That's why I use the word anticipate. Anticipate. Build you have to be visionary. You have to open your eyes. You have to be vision. That is why top-down analysis is very, very crucial. It's very, very, you need it in your life, in your trading. All right? You need it in your trading. If you understand top-down analysis and the liquidity concept, you are good to go. That is the only thing you need. That is the only thing you need. All right? So bounce, expect this. If this happens first, and I've given you guys scenario, I don't want to go on and to repeat myself. All right? So people selling now would then be like, oh, a lot of people looking to here is a good. This is why. Do you know why here is a good place to buy? Still, because it took out this guy. Although it's an incomplete pullback, right? But it still did something. It took out this guy and still broke structure. That is why on the lower time frame, on the 15 minutes and all of this, everybody's saying a buy. All right? Can you see? It still did something. Or even though it's an incomplete, it is a liquid area, price is still going to take it out, but it's hence. You see what price traps people. Price will trap you. A lot of people. Now, I wanted to show you guys this before now, and I am sorry I didn't post it. When I saw it at the time, something took my mind. Something took my attention, and I couldn't analyze this gold buy. On the 15 minutes, you'll be seeing a good order block here. If I go on the 15 minutes, this order block was very valid. But on the 1 hour time, look at the 1 hour. If I go on the 2 hour, this particular order block is not valid. There's no, look at, price has used this, price has mitigated it. It is not valid. And there was no sweep. There was no sweep. There should at least been a sweep and a break. But there was no sweep. See what price came there and stopped. There was no sweep. But if you go on the 15 minutes time frame, it is showing you. Look at this. Let's go on M15. If you go on M15, look at this other block right here. You'll be very happy to take this trade. You see, everyone that took this aggressive buy, everyone that took this aggressive buy lost. And I want to bring you I want to bring your mind to this. but it skipped my mind. That is why I am apologizing. I'm not supposed to apologize, but let me still apologize. You guys are my responsibility now, you know. For it to be my page or my responsibility, and so I owe you something. You see why I am saying price will likely buy from here. Guys, everything in trading is systematic. You have to, you just have, even on the 15 minutes, it's still making sense. Even on the 15 minutes. So price is trying to reclaim this other block right here. However, don't take this particular trade aggressively. If you want to, you can. Now, if I want to take this trade, what I will do is this. I will use my counter trend still. You see why I said let's still use this particular counter trend. This particular one here. Because price has not, oh God. Because price has not indicated that it will create a new one until price creates a new one. Do you understand? So this is it. Counter trend. This is our current trend. Our current trend. So let me zoom a little. Now we're on the 15 minutes time frame. So you won't say I'm on the 5 minutes, or you won't say I am on the H4 time frame and you're not going to catch any buy or whatever. Now, can you wait for price to at least break out? Can you wait for price to at least do something? Like I told you that price is going to range, accumulate here. On the higher time frame, I saw this on the higher time frames already. I've seen this already on the higher time frame. So wait for this accumulation, and if it will manipulate first, it should manipulate first and come here, maybe here, and then reclaim it. If you see this and this, right, it will buy. And it might not give you a pullback. If it does this, God is generous. It wants to help your life. You catch this buy. If you catch this buy, can you see that you now have a stop loss? This is your entry. Here will be your SL. The inducement and a reclaimed order block, and then you target here. This is a 1 over. I am showing you guys a 1/9 risk to reward right now on gold. Like, this is life. Life trade. 1:9 risk to reward ratio. If I use fib from here to here, what will we notice? That here is look at here. You can place your SL here, and here might just be the SL, because price might still want to come for your guy. Do something like this, or even this. Take out this particular one here. But gold does not operate like that. One thing I love about gold is that if gold wants to buy, it will just buy. Here would then be a liquid area. So if gold creates liquidity, you can ideally, what it should look like, your XL here. Your first take profit should be, look at this extension. This is a conservative trader will just take this trade and go away. This particular one, 1/4. We're a greedy trader like you and I will catch this. and myself, if I because I've gone to the higher time frame and I can see this, I will hold this buy. I will hold it to this region. I can hold this buy. This is a 1/10. Crazy. This is your double inducement. So let me remove this. And this will be your double inducement. Here will be the first one. And here, this particular one inside here will be the second one. an order block will be okay. You see an order block here. There'll be an order block here. There'll be a demand zone here. I'm telling you, from that demand zone, a lot of people will be saying, oh man, people see accumulation. People are looking at accumulation and they're looking at this, that price just took liquidity. People will be looking to sell from here. People will be looking to sell from here. And those people will then be your take profit. Your take profit. Right? They'll be looking to sell from here. They'll be saying, oh, this is a sweep and then a break of structure. And they are seeing this. Oh, price has broken structure. And they are seeing this. But you are seeing a buy. They are seeing a sell. Because price and they're anticipating price to come here. Price to come somewhere here. Grab this particular thing here. They'll be seeing this. And they'll call this guy liquidity. And price is showing you something else. You as a smart trader, price is showing you, bro, I am coming here, don't mind them. Because price has accumulated and manipulated already. Price should have, first things first, accumulation, if price will buy, it will manipulate low. If it will sell first, it will have to manipulate high. I am telling you, I've given you guys scenarios. So as anticipate anyone, start anticipating. If this one happens, this is the kind of buy I will take. My SL will be here. I'll catch this. This is 1/8 risk to reward. 1:8. Spot on. You catch it. And then when they'll start selling from here, for sellers, they'll start selling from here. Oh, price is selling. And price will get here and do boom. Price will get here and expand and there won't be any time. Price will not start maybe buying slowly. No, you see a crazy expansion. Price will not give them any reason to. Price will then violate. There will be an order block here, definitely. An order block will be here, right? Then price will do so after the violation. Price will come here and then do something like this. Use it again and continue the buy. All right, so you can add another position at this particular point. Here would then be resistance, support, now turn to resistance. You can add another position here, or you break even to this particular point and catch this particular 1/5 still. All right, so that is that on XAUUSD. I hope this video finds you all well, right? You have to wait for, again, I repeat myself, wait for accumulation. Below or above, you make your decisions. All right, peace and love, guys. I love you all. If you have any question, whatever things might be, please do well to reach out to me, and I will be willing to assist you. And yeah. And then we will do justice to it. All right, I love you all. God bless you. I wish you good luck in your trading. I wish you smartness. Just open your eyes and ask questions. All right, I love you guys. Peace and love. Bye bye.